What's going on, everybody? So I'm gonna get out here and get working on this Ford 8N that we picked up from auction the other day. It rolls real free and the tires did take some air, so I think we're gonna get the gas drained and throw a new battery in it and kind of just see what happens and go from there. Oof, it smells rough. Got the bowl off and just taking these off, and can't get any fuel to come out, so either we've got a bunch of crud in here. I think I'm gonna pop this line and try and take the whole housing off and just clean it all up. That gas smells god awful, so really hope the tank's not shot. It's not incredibly hard to source one, just would rather not have to do it. And the gas doesn't smell like it's, it's not like 30-year-old gas or anything. Maybe a year, maybe two, something like that. Let's get you out of the way there. Just kind of hoping to get something wet by now. Oh, there it is. Oh, good. Rig up a little catch funnel here. I did the wrong one, kids. There's all kinds of gunk in there. I wonder if we weren't getting anything in the bulb. Okie doke, so I need to look. I might just replace this line coming out of there and switch over to rubber. That way I can get a new inline filter, and there's an inline filter, but it's done. It's one of those threads onto the metal. It's got like the glass, so you can see how nasty your filter is type deal. Oh, that's probably a problem too. Well, guess hot ain't hooked up. Put some new terminals on it also, I guess. Alrighty, well, it's pretty well drained out. We got about 3-ish gallons of nasty stuff, and I did a little flush with some fresh. It cleared up real fast, but I'm gonna get a light in there and try and check that tank out. See how bad it is. But all right, well, let's get this bowl working again. Work from there and see if I can rig up a rubber line. All right, guys, I went to the store, got some fuel line pieces and parts. It's dark, it's cold, so I'm gonna call it a night on this one and hit it again tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get it fired up tomorrow. Okie doke, so we're out here. I went to the store and grabbed us some terminals. These are the old terminals. They're pretty wore out. Got a new battery. As for our fuel system, this is kind of what I've got in mind for now. I took a look inside this tank and it's not great. The fuel bowl is pretty well shot too. So I have an extra fuel tank off one of the 220 Bayous. We got a bunch of parts off a guy in Fort Wayne for like 20 bucks. And several of these fuel tanks, which are clean on the inside, they've shut off. So I'm running that down to the carburetor. I'm not too worried about a filter right now. It's pretty clean. I'm hoping I don't have to tear into the car, but we're going to get this battery hooked up, get a little bit of gas in there, and get it turning over and just kind of see what happens. And if it doesn't want to run, then I will drop the bowl on the carb, which the lines were okay. The sight glass was empty and clean, but the tank looks bad. So I don't know if it was just parked and everything rotted then or what. This also looks like it's obviously a newer carburetor, but if it's a cheap carburetor, it's probably either shot or gonna need some help. So we shall see, but for the time being, I'm gonna get this battery slapped in here, and we're gonna get some power to it and just see what happens. Get it turned over a couple times before we add some gas to it. We got some beautiful green coolant juice in there, and we've got good oil, so we're good there. Got all the fluids. Got all the fluids, and I know it'll power up, but yeah, see what happens. It's warming up out enough that bugs have woken up, which is wild. These tractor tires don't make great camera stands. It's not the right size. It's pretty crazy the weather we've had up here. Just went through a couple weeks of the negatives, and 2 days before Christmas now, and it's 50 degrees out, which the last couple of years it's been about 50 degrees out on Christmas, or raining. So that's not surprising, but I was kind of worried we were already into the really cold stuff. I just was not ready for that. We're really excited to get this running. So we can use this crane on the back to kind of move around the rest of this equipment. The mini skidster does a good job. It'd just be a little more convenient to come up like wrecker style and just lift it and go, versus trying to lift it and drag it and all that, tow it while facing it. So got a little movement on the gauge. So we're in the neutral. Let's see if she. Hell, that's promising. Well, I suppose the next thing we should check is make sure we even have spark. Alright, well, I got the first spark plug out there. Figured we'd start there. I popped the cap off the distributor. Everything looks good under there. That doesn't look great. So I don't have any. I'll have 4 of these laying around. So ooh. Oh man, I wasn't showing you guys. Dang. Definitely a spark. Big sparks. That's good. That's good. I'm just going to go ahead and clean the other 3. There's a lot of nasty junk in there. So, set you guys back up here. I really like how easy everything is to get to on this thing. Which, I mean, I've heard about over the years on these old Fords. But, I mean, piece of cake to work on. The International in there, I mean, you got to rip like a bunch of small panels off to get to anything. I mean, the front shroud's there, but then you got all these little panels you got to take off before you can take the front shroud off, and it really makes small projects a lot more difficult. Even if it looks good, we're still gonna give it a scrub because we already took it out. All right, so all 4 plugs are cleaned off. Let's turn our key back on and see if we get anything a little better. Ooh. Now that sounded promising. There we go. Alright. So that's the happy throttle spot. And push that in just a hair more. Let's try that again. Well, super excited as I am to hear that thing pop off and run for a second. I think we're just gonna wait until Saturday when the carburetor and the fuel bowl come in, and between now and then I'll try and get the tank cleaned out and we'll get it all done up. And I think it'd be better off doing that. I'm gonna charge up this battery too and have it ready to go. So we're gonna get it on a maintainer charger and just kind of park that one for a minute. And I guess I'll go back to framing and building a wood shop. Might throw some power to this Kubota though between now and then, and see what happens. What's this look like in here? Yeah, well, there's stuff in there. Can't reach it. I'll have to drain this one out too. That, what a baby motor. That's a sweet little unit though. I love when stuff comes with free tools. Is this the key? Is there a key? I don't think this one has a key. If it did, it's gone. And that's lights. Oh, we got the switch now, up, down. Start. Oh, it goes both ways. I don't know. Oh, no, there it is. Found it. Yeah, might throw some power to that and see what happens. Gotta give her a little go-go juice. Hell yeah! Good morning. It is Sunday. The carburetor didn't come in until late last night, so I wasn't going to film out here in the dark. So I decided to wait till today. It is the end of January. It's the end of December, and it is 61 degrees out, and it's not even noon yet, which is wild. But we're gonna get this carburetor slapped on. I did not get the tank cleaned out, so we're just gonna have to run off the auxiliary tank for a hot minute, but that'll get us moving around and get this thing out from in front of my garage, which is in desperate need of a bath. I swear I pressure wash that thing like 4 times a year. But got the maintainer on here. I'm going to get that out of the way. Let's take a look at what we got here. Oh yeah, that looks like the same cheap junk that's on it, but this one should run. So I'm gonna get some tools out and let's get this old one off and see how bad it was on the inside. I know it looked pretty bad from the air inlet, so everything out here is soaked. It's been a combination of rain and condensation. It is super foggy out. Kind of that cut it with the knife kind of fog. Tap back off there. Alright, I'm gonna need that off too. that gas smells. It smells terrible. Ooh. Okay, we just pop those off like that. Look at that. Good deal. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna have to adjust that or not. It's hard telling with some of these carbs. And a lot of the ATVs and quads, usually we can just slap them right on, but it's not always the case. Sometimes they need a little adjusting. Fuse on. Choke works. Throttle works. Give it a choke. Starting to wonder if we can get enough fuel to run, because it was kind of, I have this, oh, it's kind of spitting and stopping. Or we're in a bad spot there. We might be sucking it off the tank wrong. It's kind of like a SATA tank, so I'm wondering if it's not. We're not getting to the pickup point. Can't really see the pickup point, but it should be on that side where the shutoff is. Yeah, let's try that again now that we've moved it. Hopefully that's how it was. Let's let her warm up a minute. Had to go find me a seat. Oh no, that's not right. Got a little pop cracker going on there. Try to squeeze in there. Alright. This thing actually scoots along pretty nice. I forget I got a crane back here. End up spinning around hitting something. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Future reference, don't turn too fast or we'll lose fuel on that side. Alright, I better park it before the rain gets here and I get all wet. As much fun as it is to drive around on it. Maybe we should try and pick something up first for testing purposes. Oh yeah, that junk table, I think it's pretty heavy. Get her lined up. Woo! I don't know, I'll play with that. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna go park this thing. I think it might need some carb adjustments. I've been tweaking it a little bit. And the popping kind of comes and goes, so. Could need a set of plugs. Figure it out as we go. I'm gonna get this thing put up, get something over that, where the tube goes for the air cleaner, and which I think I dropped over there when I pulled away. And yeah, that's gonna be it on the old Ford. Man, that sounds like it's got race exhaust. Shoot. Almost purrs. That's gonna be it for this one. Appreciate you watching. Remember to hit the subscribe if you like what you see, and catch you on the next one.